Very good.
Let's see.
Coming in.
2 attendees, 3 attendees. That seems to be it. So I think we're ready, Commissioner. This is being recorded, and anyone has any public comment, would ask for that at the beginning here.
Okay.
I don't see any raised hands at this point, but of course there's still time.
All right. Well, we'll open call to order the January 20th meeting.
Commissioner Phillips,
Yes.
would it be possible before we open our meeting, if we could just pause for a moment to honor the memory of our former district attorney and State Senator David Arnold?
Well, Bruce, I appreciate that. Would you mind if we open it up and make it part of the record, then part of the minutes?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Let's do it that way. We've opened our meeting and as requested, we will have a moment of silence in honor of Senator David Arnold. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good suggestion, Bruce. So this is, I'm not sure if it's the 197th meeting for the warden, is that what it is? But we are glad we're all here this morning, and we'll open with the approval of the minutes of our previous meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as printed.
I can be a second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any deletions or additions or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed? So moved. Now we'll move on to reports of our department heads and the cabinet. Robert, would you like to begin?
Yes, like you said, Commissioner, it's my 194th prison board as your warden, and my final prison board. And it's been a pleasure to serve this board and give you my final report in addition to my written report. Just to give you a COVID snapshot from the last couple of weeks. You recognize, and I reported to the board, that we had a significant increase, and that significant increase totaled out to about 168 positive cases within the facility. Around 35 of those cases had been released, and the remaining 130 so have remained. As of right now, today, every one of those cases have been recovered, and we've mitigated internally where we currently have 6 cases, but they are all new commitments in our designated quarantine area. But all areas within the prison have stepped down and have been released, and we're back to normal operations. And that is a report I give gladly as my final report to the prison board. And everybody has recovered that was diagnosed with COVID. There are no significant ramifications that have been reported to me, and we're back up and running. As far as staff, the same thing. But like we currently have 6 individuals, but they all are new commitments under quarantine status. And we're in the process of beginning, cleaning with environmental hazard control, as far as cleaning the areas that have been quarantined, and hopefully move forward and get over that hump. In addition to that, which is common throughout the Commonwealth, in both state and correctional facilities and employers in general. As you know, there's anywhere from a 23 to 27% reduction in workforce just because of the collateral damage to COVID, either be by illness or just vacancies where people are collecting unemployment, what have you. As of tomorrow, we've already submitted the paperwork for 14 hires for correctional staff and mitigating what was once 23 vacancies down to single digits. So hopefully, this class, and they are designated for All 14 are designated to start our training academy on Monday, the 25th, and move forward once they are approved for hire by the commissioner board at their scheduled meeting tomorrow. So two good things to report, and it's been, again, been my pleasure to serve this prison board, been a pleasure to serve past prison boards that have hired me, and it's been an honor to be your warden and answer the interests not only of Lebanon County, but also Lebanon County Correctional Facility. And I thank you very much.
Thank you, Warden. Any particular questions for the Warden?
Mr. Chairman, if I may.
Yes, Bill.
I noticed in reading your report, Warden, you took a vacation recently as well.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You care to report on that?
That was the week between Christmas and New Year, which happens to be when I started planning my post-retirement doctor appointments.
Oh,
Nice.
and it took a whole week to do that, right?
Absolutely, trust me.
And the other thing I just want to say, Warden, from my standpoint, and I don't think it's really hit home to me until I read your report and, you know, the last item on there saying that this is going to be your last prison board meeting. It's been a 9-year pleasure working with you, and I will miss hearing your bellowing voice at the meeting.
Well, thank you, Commissioner. I appreciate it. It's been my pleasure to work with this board, and I can't say enough and for your support and supporting me through the years and even disagreeing with me.
Well, we have to do that sometimes.
When necessary, but I understand it, and this board has always been willing to listen to me, even if nothing comes out of my mouth. So,
Thank you.
Well, thank you again.
Commissioner Litz.
Warden, I've been with you from the day we hired you,
yes,
going through the interviews,
yes,
and you have served this county well, always with good leadership and steady hand. You have been responsive when I reach out to you with a problem. Sometimes constituents may not like the answer, but I always have an answer to give them.
yes.
And I want to say thank you for that open line of communication. You have done a stellar job, and I wish you all the best in your retirement.
Well, thank you, Commissioner. It's been a pleasure to serve you as my boss, and I've appreciated the relationship we've shared, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to answer to you and work for you as well. And I wish you nothing but the best and good health.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Just a point to make on timing here. The warden's last day in the office, I believe, February 5th. Is that right?
Yes, that is. Yes.
And we do have a commissioner meeting between now and then, so I do expect on the 4th we'll have him in for recognition and presentation of his new car and trip to Hawaii.
Well, and we'll save some of the accolades for then. I don't want to give them all away today.
That's the Hawaiian shirt with a car printed on it. Yeah.
I would do that. I
Yeah.
built that.
All right. I'll join in also to thank you for your service to the county and also for the, I'll say the respect that you've shown both ways to our prison board and all the folks that you come in contact with. That's why you're respected, because you show respect for others. And that's been a very good relationship that we've had all these 9 years. So I appreciate that, and for your commitment to the county over your 36 years. So
Yes.
Thanks, Ward.
Thank you, Commissioner. It's been an honor to serve, and it's been an honor too, because I really believe this has been a mission for me, and not a spiritual mission as well. I believe it's where God plopped me. If you would have told me 40 years ago that I would be running the jail, I would have probably deemed you mentally incompetent. But I really believe this is where where I spent the majority of my adult life. And, the main premise I did that for is to foster change in those individuals that took a left turn instead of a right. And I'm hoping I did that. I've had many rewarding experiences dealing with past and present inmates that have turned their life around. And it's kind of like the military. It's more than a job. It's an adventure. And I've been truly blessed by being part of fostering change for those individuals that need it. And it's never been about, it's been a team effort as well. I mean, our current staff and past staff, I think I was just telling people that the 4 sergeants that were here when I started back in 1982 have all passed on. But that legacy lives not only on in me, but also the individuals that remain. And the correctional staff that you have here, you can be proud of. I've tried to pass on all I've learned, and recognizing it's never about one person. It's always about a team effort, and it has to be a team effort for you to succeed. I'm just thankful that I had people that would listen to me and buy into what I had to sell, because I didn't reinvent the wheel. I just basically passed on what I had learned, and it does take a village to raise people in corrections. And at the end of the day, I've been fortunate to be part of that. And again, thank you so much. I appreciate the comment.
Thanks. Anyone else? Mr. Controller, go ahead.
I will miss our back and forth about different issues. You've always been very good at adapting and understanding and things like that. And I'll miss that. And I wish you nothing but good health and in your retirement. And don't be a stranger. Give us a call once in a while.
Oh, I'm still going to be. I'm going to still be in the backdrop hunting people. I don't plan to be, off the grid too far, and will avail myself to those individuals that need it. So, I care about the facility, and I've often told them if people need to reach out to me, I said I have no offering my 2 cents, even if it's worth 1.5 cents. So, at the end of the day, thank you, Bob. I appreciate it.
Okay. Any other questions for other cabinet members or deputy wardens? Not? Okay. Anything else from the floor? The only thing I'd like to just mention, and I apologize that I didn't sooner, is that we lost one of our employees who was buried on Sunday, Tyler Horst. And I just wanted to, although he was with us 2 months, he was a member of the prison family. And so I just recognize to keep the family in your thoughts. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Commissioner Phillips. I agree. The condolences are extended to the entire family, both those who are related and those who worked with him for those 2 months.
If there's nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. We stand adjourned. Thank you. And we'll see you at the next meeting.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.